Hi, my name is Josue Batista, and I am a business and technology strategist. Welcome to this segment of What and Why First. A couple of weeks ago, I introduced 7 technologies that are changing the world. They are pervasive computing, wireless mesh networks, biotechnology, 3D printing, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and robotics. All of these technologies have a touch point with the powerful triage consisting of blockchain, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. I still have an open question for you since then. How can you and your organization best prepare to harness and lock in the value of all these technologies? Well, let's take a closer look at the second technology category, wireless mesh networks. From there, you can explore your own surroundings for opportunities where these technologies could be applied to create value. During the Arab Spring of 2015, there were millions of protesters demanding political, social, and economical change from their government. The protesters were using apps like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tango, and WhatsApp to communicate among themselves and organize the protests. In response to that uprising, the Egyptian government shut down the internet for the entire country. Really? Now, within less than 24 hours, access to the internet was available thanks to wireless mesh networking. Now, consider the potential of that technology beyond allowing people without internet access to still communicate among themselves. Rather than rely on traditional wired Wi-Fi access points, the connections in a wireless mesh network are spread out among dozens or even hundreds of wireless mesh nodes that talk to each other to share the network connection across a large area. Now, here's how it works. Very interesting. First of all, to cover a large area, only one node needs to be physically wired to the internet. That one wired node then shares its internet connection wirelessly with all other nodes in its vicinity. Now, those nodes then share their connection wirelessly with the nodes closest to them. The more nodes, the further the connection spreads, creating a wireless cloud of connectivity that can serve a small office or a city of millions. The more nodes you install, the bigger and faster the wireless network becomes. Also, mesh networks need almost no configuration and are super easy to install and uninstall. And here's why we all should think about wireless mesh networking as one of the most significant emerging technologies. Think of all those places in the world where traditional internet access would be extremely costly due to the poor economical conditions or the extreme difficult terrain. As of June 2018, 45% of the world population has no internet access. That is almost half of the world population. Wireless mesh networks are a viable solution for people who currently don't have access to the internet. Think of all the value ready to be created with this technology. Now, here's another thought. In my previous segment, I covered the Internet of Things and how pervasive computing is fueling the 4th industrial revolution. Add artificial intelligence into the mix, and just imagine how those IoT devices themselves can form their own networks off the grid. With AI and wireless mesh networks, IoT devices will be smarter with self-configuring and self-healing capabilities. That is a whole new frontier never seen before. I encourage you to learn more about wireless mesh networks, the Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence in my upcoming article. Now, on my next video segment, we are going to explore biotechnology and how that powerful emerging technology is solving problems and creating value. Until next time, cheers!